Welcome on in, collective. Welcome to Chosen for the Struggle. Hi to my new viewers. Hi. How are you doing today? Today is Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. I hope you feel energized. I hope you feel really good today. But if not, that's okay too. Come in and get your message. Come in and get that message that's going to help uplift you, that's going to help inspire you, that's going to help you get that great feeling today. And the rest of your day can be great. How about that? Welcome to Chosen for the Struggle. Because let's not forget, guys, I am here to motivate, encourage, help, and support the struggle. There's definitely beauty in the struggle. I know myself. Trust me, I'm not telling you anything I haven't been through before. So welcome on in. Come on in. How you doing? If you're in, hit that like button or drop a comment. Subscribe if you haven't. But welcome. My arms are open. And my love is flowing. My love is flowing. I hope you feel it. Welcome on in, collective. It's a general read. So I just wanted to hop on before I have my lunch, give you a general read, and give you a general message. So hopefully it inspires you. Hopefully it uplifts you. Hopefully, it gives you something that you need to hear. So, I haven't fully decided on what deck I'm going to start with, but I do have them over here to my right. So, I will be choosing a deck and seeing what message we have for you. So right off the bat, as I'm looking at my cards, I haven't chose the deck yet, but it feels like they may feel left out in the cold right now. They may be obsessed with you or your energy because they say just being near you is intoxicating. They love to be near you. They're so drawn to your energy, so drawn to who you are as a person. Your soul is calling for someone. Maybe you lead them in certain ways or you bring out the best in them because I see the emperor here. Um, and maybe they just want to kiss. They want to take you out on a trip. They want to take you on a trip, take you on a date. They just want y'all to retreat together. Um, something. So what's calling my name is the telepathy deck, and currently what's showing is marriage. That's what's on top of the deck. So let's go on and start with the telepathy deck. I hope all is well. Oh, and immediately we got a card. So, didn't I just say somebody is so drawn to your soul? Like your soul calls them. But not only that, their soul may be awakening, or you're helping them awaken their soul, or they're awakening you, or y'all awakening each other, and it's beautiful. Yes, with love, the love that you show, the love that you've shown, um, or it could just be the love that they feel is awakening their soul. So spirit guides is saying, trust the process. Trust the process. Everything is happening as it should. And let's see, we did get a card that flipped over. At least, yep, reconciliation. So your soul is reconciling with itself. But not only that, I also feel like I mentioned in the beginning, somebody may be feeling left out in the cold. So they may be feeling left out, left behind, or, y'all are in separation or no communication. So they want to reconcile. But right now, you both are taking some time to reconcile with yourself. That's beautiful. Your soul is regaining, is reestablishing its trust, its self, and yes, Yes. You're focusing on your values. You're realigning with your values. Your soul is realigning with your values and who you are as a person, who you are initially. You're remembering who you are. You're reconciling with yourself. And once you reconcile with yourself in divine timing, you will be connecting with soul family, soul partners. Well, I don't want to say partners, but just partnerships is what I mean when I say partners. But with your soul family, period. And yep, emotion, you're learning to reconcile emotion, you're learning to feel emotion, you're learning that emotions is okay, you're learning how to process emotions. Your soul is regaining trust within itself, within its emotions. You're diving deep into your emotions and really figuring out who you are and what excites your emotions or what drags your emotions, or you're really beginning to identify your value. You're really working. This is a moment for self-love, self-healing, self-inspiration, self-determination, self-motivation, because your soul is building, it's growing, and it's beautiful. So continue on your journey of self-love, self-identification. You're going through multiple tests. You're going through multiple tests that's going to help you get through this situation, or you're going through multiple tests to identify your strengths, identify your weaknesses, what your values are, who you are as a person. So Spirit is taking you through tests. Maybe you are being tested, your person is being tested, and it's all beautiful. It's all going to lead to a beautiful thing. It's going to lead to strength, even strength in knowing who you are again, and trusting your decisions, trusting yourself, trusting your heart, that it'll never steer you in the wrong direction. And it's absolutely beautiful. And then we have union. So you're going through tests, you're reconciling with yourself to gain knowledge and gain strength on your values. You're focusing on the things that you value currently. And all of that is leading you to union, to divine union, whether that's, you and divine, the connection with you and divine. We can never skip over that, which that is always going to be first. But however, it could also indicate a union as a partnership, as marriage, like I seen earlier, or you going on a retreat with someone, or someone coming in, or you aligning um, your heart and your mind and your actions in order to align with soul family. So that could also be union. Soul family, just meeting people that share the same values, share the same morals, share the same understanding that you may have. Like you may have been on a journey where you realize now that you can communicate with people all day, but if they don't have the same, if they don't share the same values, if they don't share the same understanding, then they'll never comprehend what you're communicating. So you're learning that, you're accepting that for what it is, and you're moving forward. And this strength, that encourage and persistence that you're taking to move forward, is definitely going to lead you to soul family, whether that's one person or multiple people. So keep going. Yes. And this is the last card. This is on top of the deck. Yes. Trust your intuition, because it doesn't lie. It'll never steer you in the wrong direction. Your intuition has what's best for you at heart, and a lot of times our intuition can be clouded with other people's judgment, or our intuition can be vague because of what we've been taught, or what we've grew up around, or even what we've taught ourselves, just based off of what we've seen, what we've heard. So it's very important that you continue this journey of self-discovery. Is very important. And that you trust yourself, that you trust your ideas, you trust your feelings, your emotions, because we did see the emotion card, and you align that with your values, whether something is making you feel good or bad. You know what I'm saying? You ask yourself, um, this situation or this person or this idea or this whatever that I'm engaging with, how does it how does it make my emotions feel? How does it make me feel emotionally? Is what I was trying to say. How does it make me feel emotionally? And is that something that I truly value? So yes, with the test here, you're definitely being tested. So you're definitely going to have to ask yourself questions. Is this a strength? Is this something that helps me better myself? Is this something that, you know, give me that excitement, that energy to do more, whether it's do more of or do more, you know, in life, just period? Or is it a negative emotion? Is it a weakness? Is it a draining emotion? Is it something that I overindulge in? Like, you're definitely being tested, so watch out for that and reconcile with yourself. It's always safe to be alone. Nobody gets you as much as you could, and nobody really has your best interests as much as your soul does. So just remember that, time alone is only for the best, for your healing, um, and for your identification, your self identification, your self discovery. So that's what the telepathy is telling you today. So, I guess we're going to move with the tarot a little bit. I don't really think I have to clarify, but we will see if there's any additional messages that spirit guides want you to know or want you to be aware of in this time when it comes to union, because I'm sure that's on your mind. So let's see, what is this union about? 12 on a timer. It could be a twin flame. It could definitely be a divine soulmate, a divine union, a divine connection that is being orchestrated and aligned for the best. But we have the devil here. So the devil clarifying union. So what I'm getting with this is that union, maybe you both are in some shadow, doing some shadow work, some shadow healing of codependencies, addictions, bad behaviors, toxic people, negative people, unpleasant experiences. Like, I think that you're doing a lot of healing when it comes to this devil card here, but um, we're definitely going to clarify the devil, but it also clarifies weaknesses or toxicity. And I think that with all these beautiful cards that came out first, I definitely believe that the devil ties into the story, because it is, like I said, you're going through a moment of shadow work. You're going through reconciling with yourself. You're bringing your soul back to its purpose. You're preparing it for trust. You're preparing it, and you're in the process. So, although the devil is here, I think that is something that you're working through. Yeah, with the strength here. Courage, perseverance. You're working hard to tame that beast. You're working hard, that inner strength. You know, you're remaining focused. You're remaining courageous, and you're putting passion into, aligning back with your true self. Yeah, that's beautiful. But if you like, and which is what it's going to take also in order to make union, you're going to have to do the shadow work. There is no shortcuts. You're really going to have to dive deep. You're really going to have to dive deep and reconcile with yourself before you're going to be able to move forward. So let's see, what is this devil? Ace of Cups. So it could also be drinking. It could signify a drinking habit, or overindulgence of some sort, that you're definitely going to have to work on and really dig deep for that strength, that courage to be disciplined when it comes to the situation. Or, yeah, with the King of Swords here, it's like something you're going to have to dig deep about, like, and really be stern in your decision. Make a head over heart choice and really take leadership. Or it could also signify somebody is obsessively in love with you and they want this union, like they absolutely want it. It's like they may be uh, almost almost possessive over you. But then it could also signify a sexual addiction, like in and out type of energy, one night stands, you know what I'm saying? Just in for a good time, not a long time. Something that you're definitely going to have to work on as well. But healing is here with the star. So we do have healing here. You're coping. Maybe you're not cold turkey in the situation, but you are stepping back. You are aligning more with your values. You're not doing things as much as you used to, or you're starting to see clearly what type of emotion you get behind this thing, or what type of fulfillment you actually get from it. And you're really working on, you're making an effort, you're making it your business, you're determined to heal these negative feelings, or this negative codependency, or this destructive behavior. Like, you're absolutely determined. Yeah, and it could be because of someone that you want to reconcile with. Yeah, we saw reconciliation. So, it could, with the Six of Cups here, it could be a divine soulmate. It could be, a high level divine union, that you just a happy memories, familiarity with this person, like just reminiscing the joy that you've experienced, or how they increased or uplifted your mood, your emotions. And it could be from childhood. It could also be your codependencies, or this toxicity, or this destructive behavior. It could be stemming from childhood wounds that you haven't released, or that you're working to release. And you're seeing it now. You're seeing it now. But with the Ace of Cups here, I feel like you see the opportunity for a new relationship, for true love, and you're putting in the work in order to obtain it with the Two of Cups here. Reconciliation. So you're putting in the work for this unified love, for this connection, for this partnership. Yeah. And you're letting go, you're surrendering to the storm with the Five of Swords here. You're surrendering, you're walking away, maybe walking away from people that keep you in toxic energy. You're actually identifying your test. Like I said, like, kudos to you. It's coming out in the cards. Kudos to you, big dog. Okay. But yes, yes. So you out here, you identifying your values, and you're asking yourself, does these people, does this thing, does that, does it, do I like? And those are all great questions. So continue to be on that journey of self-discovery, and falling in love with yourself, falling in love with your values, understanding your tests. That way you can understand yourself, and the moves or the decisions that you make, although they hard right now, it gets easier as you go. um, just remember that. And so what do we have for soul? What do we have for soul, spirit? Yeah. So we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So your soul is breaking cycles, breaking negative patterns. Yes, with the Page of Swords here, you're coming up with new ideas. Yes, you're allowing new into your life. You're curious. You're thirsty for knowledge, for understanding, for a deeper meaning to life, a deeper meaning to, just actions and emotions. Like you're allowing yourself to be open minded. You're not dwelling in the same negative patterns. Like you're over that. Like you realize all the delays that it has caused. Maybe you were in a situation where you were resistant to change, but now you're open, yeah, with the strength here and the sun, which is telling me that you're digging deep for inner strength. You're having courage. You're being courageous and optimistic when it comes to change now. Maybe something that you wasn't too fond of in the past. You're allowing yourself that opportunity. You're allowing yourself to open up. You're allowing yourself to release control. Yes, release control. Very, you possibly was very egotistical, or your person, could be somebody watching me, or it could be, your person. They were very egotistical, prideful, my way or the highway, or, I'm not changing ain't nothing about me I need to change. Like I'm who I am. And like I said, it could have been based all off of childhood, what you've seen, what you've heard, what you've done, what you've allowed, you know as children, we can't really speak up for ourselves. We need people to advocate for us. So when we don't have that support, when we don't have that safe place, then we tend to fall in line with whatever is occurring. So if we have toxic or negative people around us, that's what we're going to fall in line to, because we don't know any better. And as we get older, it's something that we settle in and that we settle for, especially if we don't see anything more exciting outside of that. So I think that you're allowing yourself to take the veil off, and you're really reconciling with yourself, with your soul, with your own values, and that's beautiful, amazing. Yep, with the Three of Pentacles here, you're definitely willing to learn. You're definitely willing to build. Definitely goes along with the reading. You're in a learning period. You're in a period of growth. You're implementing the things that you have learned. You're sharpening your skills, and you feel secure in the steps that you're taking forward. That's going to lead you to the values that you actually value, to your morals and everything like that. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And like I was just saying, yeah, you're allowing yourself to grow now. You're allowing yourself to learn different things. You're allowing yourself to, be open minded and know that there's more to life than, you know, whatever it is that you've overindulged in. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, it's probably hurting some people, or the test may be extremely hard for you, is how you feel. But even with the Ten of Swords here, like it can't get no worse. It can only go up from here. So as long as you're still breathing, as long as you're still moving, then, allow the past to be the past and continue to move forward, even though it could definitely be easier said than done. I'm not telling you something that I haven't been through myself. So trust me when I say that it's liberating. It's liberating. Like, you'll definitely get to the point where you're feeling a lot more better. You'll definitely get to the point where you're feeling a lot more secure and confident in who you are and your decisions and your boundaries. So, the tests, yeah, because the Ten of Swords came out with the tests right here. Your strengths and your weaknesses are being tested. So don't be afraid of either one. If you do find a weakness within yourself, dive into that emotion, feel that emotion, release that emotion in positivity, release that emotion, but also identify what carries that emotion. And that's something that you want to stay away from. But not only that, it is something that you want to also face head on. because that can only help you become stronger. Beautiful. Yeah. The Five of Pentacles here, you may feel worry. Yeah, I was just speaking on this without even seeing the Five of Pentacles. But like I said, you may feel worried. You may feel defeated. You may feel lonely. You know what I'm saying? Insecure, fear, low self-esteem, all that. But at the end of the day, it will get better. It is a hurtful time when you're breaking down. It's like a building. It's like you're demolishing a building, but just imagine the great plan that you set forth for the future. So something that's torn up, or something that no longer has life, or something that is damaged, will need demolished in order to be rebuilt. So just look at it like that, like kind of, go with that analogy, like, you know what I'm saying? My life, I notice it doesn't align. My current life does not align with my values. So, in order to break down and really align myself with what I desire, what I deserve, because of my soul and who I am and who the divine says I am, and because of the love that divine has for me, I know that I deserve more, because we don't deserve anything that we don't desire. So, keep that in mind as well. If you see it, it's yours. So the test may be hard, but in the end, it's worth it. Yeah. Yes, Five of Wands in reverse. Put the peaceful resolution to all the conflict. You know what I'm saying? Respecting differences, agreeing to disagree. You don't have to go deep into, you know what I'm saying, why you're choosing to do this, why you're not choosing to do that, or you don't have to go deep into why somebody else is choosing to do what they're doing. No, agree to disagree. That's okay. You don't have to argue. You don't have to fight. You don't have to, go into a deep, long conversation of explanation. None of that, you know see things for what it is and align yourself with your values. You cannot help other people and their values, because at the end of the day, somebody else's values may change just as quick as they started. So they could have this value today and then another value tomorrow. So how can you keep up with somebody else's values? You have to know what's best for you. You have to want what's best for you, and you have to know how to um, settle and accept your vision. You have to learn how to settle and accept your vision and allow people to be people. Anything else before I close out the read, Spirit? Yep. So I did get a lot. So I got the Empress, the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this could have been, or this could be, a mother figure, a wife, an ex-wife, somebody with a long-term commitment, somebody that you looked up to, mother figure, sister, grandma, auntie, somebody that you absolutely felt had your best interest. Maybe you feel heartbroken because they don't understand your decision, or maybe they feel heartbroken because they feel like you're making a decision that doesn't align with their values, which goes back to and it could be an uncle, it could be a brother, it could be anybody. This is just energy. Take the energy as it resonates. But as the energy, they're in this Queen of Pentacles or this Empress energy. So giving me very motherly, or very supporter, like a supporter, like maybe they've supported you for a while, or you may have thought that they were wise, or you may have looked up to this person, or you had an agreement with this person, or um, however it may fit for you. Only take what resonate. But somebody is in a Three of Swords in this energy, and it could be you, or it could be these people, because somebody's values are not aligning. And which is why the Five of Wands in the reverse is here as well, because they're like, agree to disagree. in this situation, you have to agree to disagree. You can't beat yourself down. You can't, misalign your own value to appease somebody else. Because, like I just mentioned a few minutes back, is, somebody else's values can change in minutes, you know, but you know yourself. And if your value change, then it's only changing in order to better yourself. So, it may cause heartbreak, it may, but over time, I feel like, you know, over time, maybe they may come around with the hangman here. They may get an enlightenment. They may change their perspective, or they may get some deep insight. But at the end of the Spirit is saying, currently, you have to make a sacrifice. You have to be the one to surrender. You have to be the one to release, or, you have to be the one to make a decision, because these people is not going to make it for you. If you allow them to make the decision, they're going to keep you stuck in situations that you don't align with, in codependencies and toxic behaviors, and overindulgence, in fear and insecurities. Like, if you allow them to make the choice for you, you'll be the one in the Three of Swords. But spirits with the Hierophant here is saying that you have to be your own leader. You have to make your own rules, and your own rules, because you're capable. You have to make your own traditions because you're capable. You're a leader, so you're able to set forth your own. Um, you have the tools that you need to set forth your own traditions, your own values, your own leadership, your own rules. You know what I'm saying? You may be a grown person. You may be a grown energy, a mature energy. So Spirit Guide's saying that you have all the tools you need. You can't just fall in line, or maybe these energies want you to fall in line with what looks right to the world, or how the traditions been, or just because maybe, like, y'all been together for so long. Like, for an example, like, you've known this person since y'all were a child. Like, y'all have gotten through everything. Y'all done been through everything, and this, that, and the third. But deep down inside that your values have changed for yourself. You're reconciling with your soul. So now you're listening to your intuition, and you're knowing that this is not what you desire. This is not the vision that you have for yourself, because you know that it's a negative cycle. You know that it's a negative pattern that's not going to change unless you break the cycle. And for a while, you were resistant to change. You felt you were okay with that. Yeah, it's something I'm used to. Is I know what to expect type of energy. But now it's like, no, like, now you're optimistic. Now you're saying, yeah, with the hangman here, you're like, no, now I have a different perspective. Now I have more insight into, I've been enlightened into, things don't have to stay the same. Like, the same is not always good. Change could definitely be better. So, wow, that's amazing. I ain't gonna get too deep. My reading was only supposed to be 20 minutes, but we was just at 33 on a timer. So you're very much supported by the divine. You're very much, loved, and just trust your intuition, continue to move. And I did see this Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles came out, but it came out in a struggle. So maybe you're back and forth on if you want to hold on to the past, or if you want to choose happiness and release the past. But what I'm getting from this is Spirit Guides is telling you, don't stay in this situation too long. Don't stay in this energy too long, because you could possibly be delayed. The obstacle can become insurmountable. And when I say insurmountable, that means that staying in a situation for a long period of time after having an idea that you want to do something different is only procrastination, we know, right? And so procrastination doesn't go away unless we have that self-determination, that self-motivation in order to get ourselves out of that energy. If we do not do things and make decisions that's going to bring us out of that energy, then we will stay there and we'll allow time to go on and on and on until our blessings or our opportunities are missed, you know? So just keep that in mind. But then we have the four swords here. Continue to heal, continue to meditate, continue to, talk to your spirit guides, talk to the divine. You're in a moment of recovery. You're in a moment of solitude and planning for your future. And it's beautiful. You're putting an end to what no longer serves you in order to embrace change, in order to embrace new beginnings. So it is 12:53 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm gonna go in and leave it there. I hope that this message finds you in a fine place or leaves you in an even better place. And I will, be on here again. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.